Most of us have some sort of phobia. Some of us are afraid of the dark, some dread the thought of confined spaces, some people are even afraid of falling asleep. But one of the most common yet least understood of these phobias is known as coulrophobia, the fear of clowns. With the recent phenomenon involving countless sightings in the United States and the UK, you may be wondering, why are so many people afraid of clowns? It is estimated that 12% of American adults have a phobia of clowns, but a far greater percentage find them either distressing or disturbing. For some, the fear is so intense, it can result in feelings of anxiety, nausea, crying, or in some extreme cases, an overwhelming feeling of dread, or even the sensation they are being poked by pins and needles. But of course, not all clowns are bad. According to Smithsonian Magazine, therapeutic clowns can help speed up healing time in children with respiratory illnesses. That being said, some children are so scared of clowns that in many hospitals, clowns are required to wait outside the room until a child welcomes it in. Scary clown characters like Pennywise from It or the Joker from Batman probably don't help subside fears either. In fact, NoBullying.com notes coulrophobia cases seem to increase following the releases of these movies. Critically acclaimed and best-selling horror writer Stephen King has said that clowns really can be terrifying. Quote, "If I saw a clown lurking under a lonely bridge or peering up at me from a sewer grate, I'd be scared too," King said. Clown-like characters have been around for thousands of years. Historically, jesters and clowns have been a vehicle for satire and for poking fun at powerful people. They were granted unique freedom of expression as long as their value as entertainers outweighed the discomfort they caused the people in power. For the past several months, creepy clowns have been terrorizing America and Great Britain. These fiendish clowns have reportedly tried to lure women and children into the woods, chase people with knives and machetes, and yelled at people from cars. They've even been spotted hanging out in cemeteries, parking lots, and perhaps most troubling, they've been caught in the headlights of cars as they appear alongside desolate country roads in the dead of night. For some, the unpredictability of clowns is what makes them frightening. But for others, they're disturbed by clowns because they seem unnaturally confident. Their constant smiling expression gives them an inhuman quality and can be perceived as intimidating, especially by women and children. This also makes people feel vulnerable and exposed, as whoever is underneath the mask or the makeup can analyze your expression while you are left to wonder what the clown is thinking. As a result, you cannot predict what they will do next or what their general intentions are. If someone does have a clown phobia, they might have an anxiety response just from looking at a picture of a clown. For the average person, though, clowns aren't terribly relevant, so experiencing fear when seeing clowns once or twice a year probably wouldn't merit treatment. On the other hand, a father who avoids children's birthday parties just in case a clown shows up very well may be in need of some therapy. Treating a clown phobia, or any type of phobia for that matter, is typically done using a technique called exposure therapy. This involves the patient incrementally increasing his or her exposure to whatever stimuli triggers a distress response. Someone undergoing treatment for a clown phobia would not confront a clown face-to-face on the first day. Rather, the person might start by looking at pictures of a clown. When the individual begins to feel comfortable with the pictures, they would then begin to practice more direct forms of exposure. The person could progress to watching movie scenes featuring clowns or observing a clown from a distance.
Of course. It had to be a clown.
Over time, patients learn they are able to tolerate the distress, which often declines dramatically. One thing is for sure though, whatever the reason we find them so terrifying, it's probably time for clowns to hang up their yellow overalls and find a new career. In the last few decades, clowns have become associated with violence, stalking, and erratic behavior. And in the end, it doesn't really matter if you understand the psychology of terrifying clown culture, because nobody wants to be taking a pleasant stroll through the woods and see this. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.